Well, at UNICEF, we have developed our own proprietary assessment criteria to evaluate the
Mm-hmm.
quality and impact potential of an EdTech solution. We have 5 different focus areas. We always start by verifying that the solution that we assess is safe. So we look at
Mm-hmm.
what user data is collected, how it's handled, and make sure that it's treated in fair ways. Then the
Like
second,
in cybersecurity safe.
yeah, so that the user data, for example, doesn't get
Mm-hmm.
sold to third parties
All right.
and so on. So it needs to be
Mm-hmm.
safe. Well, of course, safety in digital world, it means other things like who are you able to communicate with when you use the solution and so on.
Yeah.
But basically, the first focus area focuses on safety. Second one focuses on the evidence, so that if you have, let's say, a little bit later stage EdTech provider that has been around for a while, has developed the solution, has been able to implement it in fairly wide scale, many of them have also along the way conducted different kinds of research. First of all, they probably have had some kind of theory of change to begin with,
Mm-hmm.
so that before they develop the application, they might have had like a rationale that why this kind of activities and this kind of content would be beneficial and would improve learning. So that's the starting point, to have this kind of theory of change. Then moving on, many EdTech providers have conducted empirical research. So for example, given the solution to a certain group of students and then had a control group who didn't have the same solution in use, and tried to replicate other like circumstances and parameters to be the same, and then tested that.
Mm-hmm.
Now, after using the solution for a few months, how much these students have learned, and then compared to this control group, how much they have learned, and so on. And of course, there are many different ways to conduct this kind of efficacy research or find evidence. But basically, what we do when we assess the solution, we ask what evidence you have. Please share it with us. It can be theory of change, it can be certifications, it can be efficacy research, but we go through that and try to understand that what real evidence there is that this solution is actually helping to improve the learning outcomes. So that's the second focus area. Third, oh yeah, please go ahead. Yeah.
No, go ahead. No.
Yeah. So then the third focus area focuses on the actual design of the solution. So we call it design for children. So we look into how the application or the solution actually works. How is the UX? How is the pedagogical quality? How the content is delivered and so on. So that happens through us actually testing this one. Then fourth focus area focuses on the scalability potential. It is important for us, if we list the solution in the learning cabinet, that we know that this EdTech provider is also able to scale up the use of the solution in like even like a nationwide deployment. That and one important aspect is that we need to know that it also, we can expect it to work in the global south context, where internet connection might not be the same as in like a Finnish classroom, or the devices might be a little bit different and so on. So we check those aspects that affect on, are they able to scale up in global south context. And then the fifth focus area focuses on accessibility. Leave no one behind is the official title of the focus area. But that's basically ensuring that if the solution is used by, let's say, with students with limitations or learning disabilities and so on, it needs to be possible for them to use it as well. So this is the like very high level, but this is the criteria. These are the 5 different focus areas that we look into when we assess a solution.